Okay, I'm in room 32, Kozmo Hotel. I dropped my bag. I was escorted to the room by a lovely lady from the front desk. And this place is pretty super. Shower for 10. Yeah, you could literally, that's bigger than most elevators. That's insane. Okay, look at that tub. What is this? A commode. That's about the size of most elevators. Scales. I mean, everything's here. Everything's here. Everything's here, so. Let's see, this is just pretty spectacular. I love the open closets personally. Lots of places to sit and get dressed. Oh, look at these chairs. You know these chairs are comfortable. I'm gonna stop and give it a go. Oh, it's like sitting in a pillow. Oh, it's so nice. It's just laid back enough to be relaxed, but not, hyper laid back. Wow. And then we get, there's the mini bar. Hello, mini bar. I love that design. That is pretty cool. And can we say perfect? Yep. Not gonna lie, that pen may have to come with me. I love it when they do these picture books too. Okay, let's look at the patio. Holy smokes. I thought this was shared. It's so big. This is not shared. It's windy as all bejesus, but yeah, pretty fabulous. Definitely worth the splurge. Definitely worth the splurge. And I don't mean to brag, but if you knew the deal I got on this just by being aware. So there we get 2 USB A's, power, all the light switches, reading light. Over here we get switches, power at the desk, 2 USBs. I think I went through everything. Towels. I probably missed robes. Robes have slippers, and those are the big slippers. They're not the little tiny micro feet slippers. Over here you've got shower cap, dental kit, shaving kit, which I need right now. So yeah, kind of do a bigger sweeping views of this place so you can kind of get a better grasp of just how large it is. And I don't know how to turn on the light in the shower, or if you can. I think I need to put a key in the door. What did I do with the keys? sorry, I had a rough day, and yeah, everything lights up. Hey, look at that. Imagine what a key would do. So to get this upgrade is pretty, I don't know. So again, you're probably not going to get the grasp of just how big this shower is. So let me look at my feet. Now, last night, I couldn't stand with my feet any wider than that and take a shower. Now tonight, like, I'm gonna rip my pants if I go any farther. So, imagine how happy I am. And comparing the rate from last night to tonight, it's a little more, but it's worth every penny. I'm kicking myself in the ass. I had the option to do 2 nights, and I just went for one, more for schedule reasons. And they're fully booked tomorrow, so no option to extend. But yeah, sorry, I'm pacing around because, like, this is bigger than a lot of apartments I've lived in. It's more fabulous than any. So I'm not pacing around out of anything other than just, yeah. Again, power, 2 USBs. No clutter on the desks. No clutter. Just love this. Sorry. I just love. Just happy, happy, happy. I got a couple errands to run, so I'm going to hit it. But y'all have a great day. And I can tell you, before I even really start my stay, 100% recommend this Kozmo. The boho was good, but Kozmo is beyond great. I can tell you right now, a lot of little things I noticed in boho that it was new and it wasn't really designed by somebody who stays in hotels a lot. This is clear and obvious to me that, you know, this was put together by somebody who stays in hotels, because a lot of the little details that I never talk about, I never mention, are all on point here. They're all wrapped up. So, you know, boho is going to go through some growing pains, I think. Subtle little details, but here they're all wired up tight. So yeah, y'all have a great day, and if you get a chance to spend some time in Budapest and you want some R&R, this is the place to go. Just don't plan on leaving the room, because it's got that magnetic feel to it. Yeah, I wouldn't plan on leaving the room. Quick little detail. Coat hooks, when you come in, is like one of the simplest things, and it's the easiest way to, like, upgrade. Put a nice, stable, strong coat hooks. It's the easiest way to, like, upgrade a hotel room and take it to that next level, because when I come in, especially wintertime, I want to take off my coat and just hang it somewhere, and I don't want to put it away on a hanger closed up, right, in a closet. And that is, like, such a simple thing. Okay, this is just a teasing of breakfast here. I'm kind of in a rush. I've got a lot of things to do today. I grabbed a fruit plate, some cheeses. They got everything up there. They have the espresso, hot brewed coffee at your table. And then this is eggs royale. It's an egg yolk with salmon. Hey, I was just editing this room walkthrough from Kozmo Hotel in Budapest. And I stayed there on just a whim. They had a couple days, I guess, where nobody was booking, so I got a really amazing rate. And I slipped in there, and I had some food at the bar, and then I had breakfast there. And, you know, I was looking forward to the spa, but after a couple of hard days of, you know, travel, you know, airports, buses, trains, I was exhausted. And I got there, and I didn't even make it to the spa, because, you know, I went into the big shower after the night before. I was at another hotel, obviously, and they had one of those tubs where you couldn't stand with your feet, apart. You basically had to, stand either sideways to the shower or with your feet touching, and I go to step in the shower and into the tub, and I slip and almost fall, bust my head, and I'm just like, whatever. So I'm like, screw this. I just took a shower, with a towel, and bugged out, hit the train, got to Budapest. Obviously, that was a whole escapade. But then I get there, and I'm exhausted. I'm mentally tired. I didn't really want to do anything that I'd planned there in Budapest. And I'm like, let me just go chill in the spa. I never even made it to the spa. I jumped in the shower, jumped in the tub. I had some bath salts with me, and I hardly left the room. I went down to the bar and got some shrimp. I went to the corner store, got a cocktail, and I just chilled in the room all day, hung out on the balcony for a little bit, and then, went back and took another soak and was in bed. And, breakfast was fabulous. It was one of the best breakfasts I've had in a long time. There was just something different about the eggs Benedict there, and having the coffee at your table in the craft just makes all the difference in the world to me. It's simple little things I noticed really change my perspective and my enjoyment. And that I just like that better. Haven't had that since I think Boston was maybe the last time I had that experience. But the only reason I'm taking my time to film this is Kozmo stands out among a lot of great hotels as a place to go back to. And I stayed at the Hilton in Budapest. That was amazing. I stayed at the Boho. That was good. There's a lot of really amazing places I've stayed, but Kozmo is a standout. Of all the places I've stayed, that's a real standout. And so if you're headed to Budapest and it's in your budget and you're looking for some R&R, I can't recommend that enough. I didn't do a walk around inside. I should have. It's just beautiful. It's just an amazing property. So anyway, I just wanted to add this just because it was that much above and beyond any expectations I had. And the staff there was I love it when a staff acts intuitively. When they see that you're busy, they leave you alone. And when they see that you're looking for help, they're there to assist. And especially at breakfast, if I put in my headphones and I've got my head buried in my device, I don't like to be interrupted every 30 seconds asking if I want more water or something. And I can't say this enough, but every time I turned and asked for help with anything, there was somebody there with a smile to help me. Whether it was at the front desk, the bar, or the restaurant for breakfast, and to me that is such a blessing. But I will warn you, those shrimp at the bar were super, but those little tiny peppers, they had some heat. They had some real heat. Thankfully, the waiter was quick on the ice cream and got me cooled back down. But I had a great time, and a lot of it was because the place is managed to perfection and staffed to perfection. That was a big part of my great time there. It's not just the physicality of the property. The customer service, the management, it's clear in everything, from the way the room was set up to the way that you're greeted coming through the front door. Just really fabulous. Anyway, take care.